It's day 3 of the devastating wildfires here in LA. 5 people have died and thousands have lost their homes. But sadly, the right-wing media are using the tragedy to score political points and spread misinformation. This happened because of DEI, and the fire chief is a lesbian, and the mayor was partying in Africa, and the fire department won't hire white men, and the mayor cut the fire department budget. No. And no, first, DEI did not cause these fires or prevent firefighters from responding. Second, LA City Fire Chief Kristen Crowley is the first LGBTQ fire chief in the department's history, but the LA County Fire Chief, with a much larger area to cover, is a white man. Third, Mayor Karen Bass was taking part in President Biden's official delegation to attend the inauguration of the President of Ghana and flew back home immediately. No one knew there was going to be a major fire just because there was an elevated risk. Fourth, yes, the fire department still hires a lot of white men. And fifth, the $18 million budget cuts in an $837 million budget did not cut firefighters, but left administrative jobs unfilled and cut the overtime budget, and still left actual fire spending projected to exceed the amounts budgeted for the fiscal year. No elected official is ever beyond critique, but many of these attacks are simply designed to make a black woman the fall guy for long-term budgetary and infrastructure issues facing the city and deeper climate and environmental issues facing the country. Remember, Republicans used the same DEI argument when a cargo ship hit a bridge in Baltimore, when a train derailed in Ohio, when a plane door blew open in midair, and when a bank collapsed in Silicon Valley. It's time to stop using these tragedies as an excuse to attack women and people of color. What caused these fires was not woke policies, but a perfect storm of weather and climate conditions. We had strong Santa Ana winds on Tuesday and dry land after virtually no rain all year. Part of the challenge, according to experts, is fighting wildfires with urban water systems that were designed for homes and businesses, not to stop tens of thousands of acres from burning in the wild. And part of the challenge is that as humans continue urbanizing more of the planet, we're literally building into nature, disrupting the natural ecosystem and exposing ourselves to natural disasters. About 85% of wildfires are started by humans, according to the U.S. Forest Service, most because of accidents like campfires and sparks from power lines. Even with an $800 million budget and 3,200 uniformed personnel in the LA City Fire Department and nearly 5,000 personnel in the LA County Fire Department, it's still not enough to fight Mother Nature in the wild. LA County has 10 million residents. That's more people than 40 of the U.S. states, and we're all surrounded by dry hills and forests. Yesterday, I thought I was far away from the fires, but the Sunset Fire in Hollywood Hills erupted early in the evening in Runyon Canyon, which is very close to me. The fire department issued an evacuation warning for my neighborhood last night, and after a few hours, firefighters were able to get it under control, and evacuation orders were lifted just before midnight. The speed and effectiveness of last night's successful campaign here in Hollywood contradicts the right-wing attacks about woke policies ruining the fire department. It's even more impressive that fire officials had the resources to contain the fire last night because they're fighting 5 major fires across LA County at the same time. So instead of using this disaster to bring out the worst in people, let's bring out the best. Let's thank the thousands of dedicated firefighters trying to keep us safe. Let's applaud the heroes who saved a neighbor's home by climbing on a ladder and dousing a burning tree with water.
We just got the ladder and then we tried to get as close to it, and then we were on the roof as well trying to just get a better vantage point of the whole situation.
And let's remember 66-year-old Victor Shaw, who died holding a fire hose trying to defend his home. But let's not use this tragedy to blame one person for all of society's problems.